The tutorial video today is called Distribute and Combine Like Terms. Distribute and combine like terms. So go ahead and stop the video if you need to, write it down. There's only 2 steps for today, and you need to do them in order. The first step is to distribute, and we already did a note video on that. And then CLT stands for combine like terms. So if you need to make a note that CLT means combine like terms, go ahead and do so because your algebra teacher might shorthand it that way. Okay? So let's look at the first problem. Go ahead and write it down. 3x plus 2x plus 4. So the first thing you're going to do is distribute. Well, we're not going to do anything with this 3x, so I'm going to write it down again. 3x. And then I'm going to distribute. Remember that you're going to draw your arrows. When there is no number with x, the number is just 1. And since this is plus 2, that's a positive 2. So let's distribute. 2 times 1 is a positive 2x, and 2 times 4 is a positive 8. So you're going to always distribute first, wherever that is. Then the second step is to combine like terms. Well, these are both x's, so we're going to combine those first, and just do what it says. So 3 plus 2 is 5, so we have 5 x's. And then we have this positive 8 right here, but there's no other numbers to combine it with, so we just put plus 8. And that is the correct answer. And that's it. So in Khan Academy, you would type in 5x plus 8. Now let's go look at problem 2 down here. Same concept, we're going to distribute. 4x minus 6 parentheses, that says x minus 2. Well, I'm going to distribute first, but I'm going to leave my 4x. So rewrite 4x. And then draw my distribution lines. Yet again, if there is no number, the number is 1. Now be very careful. This is minus 6, so you need to treat it like a negative 6. So in your calculator, I'm going to do it in my head, but in your calculator, do negative 6 times 1, and that's negative 6, and bring your x down. And then negative 6 times negative 2 is a positive 12. So since it's positive, we put plus 12. So all we've done so far is distribute. Now we're going to combine our like terms. These x's are alike, so we're going to combine them. 4 minus 6, do it in your calculator, is negative 2. So we have negative 2 x's, and then I have this positive 12, nothing else to combine it with, so put plus 12. And that's your answer. That's it. So let's do something that are a little bit harder. Don't freak out when you look at it. Number 3 says 2 parentheses x minus 3 plus 3 parentheses x plus 4. Same thing, we're going to distribute and then combine like terms. So I'm going to draw my arrows. If there is no number, the number is 1. You can even draw your arrows over here. If there is no number, the number is 1. And let's multiply. Positive 2, positive 1, multiply them, you get 2x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And then look over here. In your head, you should be thinking, is that a positive 3 or negative 3? And it's a positive 3. So 3 times 1 is a positive 3. And bring your x down. 3 times 4 is a positive 12. So all we've done is distributed. Now if you don't understand that, please stop the video and raise your hand and ask me, that way I can explain it. Then we're going to underline our x's. That's a 2 and a positive 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have 5 x's. And then we have this minus 6 plus 12. Remember, when those go away, that's like a negative 6. So in your calculator, do negative 6 plus 12, and you'll get a positive 6. So doing your calculator, you'll see that, positive 6. So I'm going to put plus 6. And that's my answer. Okay? Go ahead and come down to number 4. There's a couple things that are a little different here that I want to show you. So we're going to distribute first, right? So we're going to draw our arrows for distribution. But right here, there's no number. So remember, like if you have an x, if there is no number, the number is 1. It's the same thing. If you don't have a number, you can put a 1 there. It's the same thing that we've been doing. And go ahead and distribute. Draw your lines. Okay? 2 times 3 is 6, so 6x. 2 times a positive 4 is a positive 8. And then in your head, I want you to think, is this a positive 1 or a negative 1? And you're going to say, well, it's negative 1. So in your calculator, do negative 1 times 2, and we get negative 2x. And then negative 1 times a positive 7 is a negative 7. If you have any questions on where those numbers came from, where the 1 came from, why it's negative, any of those things, stop the video, raise your hand so I can explain. Then all we do is we underline our like terms. This is 6 minus 2. Well, you're going to say 6 minus 2 is 4, so I have 4 x's. And then I have a positive 8 minus 7. So 8 minus 7 is a positive 1, so we put plus 1. Yet again, if you have any questions, stop the video, raise your hand, I'll answer them. When you go into Khan Academy, the module is called Distributing and Combining Like Terms, or with Combining Like Terms, something like that. And you're going to go ahead and do that module.